Hi there guys, welcome back to the next video in my Kanto Solo Run series, where I aim to solo the game with a Pokemon chosen by our randomizer wheel. Let's recap the rules and get straight back into it. First off, the wheel decides which is free Pokemon, choose one of the three and we do the run with that Pokemon. Secondly, I can only use that Pokemon in battle, but I can catch utility Pokemon for HMs. Third, I can't heal in battle using items, but healing outside of battle is allowed, and moves like Recover and Rest also allowed. Fourth, I can use the Badge Boost glitch, because it's kind of unavoidable in Gen 1. Finally, I can use TMs and HMs. Now let's recap, let's get on with the video. Okay, now the rules are out the way, let's get on with this spin of the wheel. So first up we have Ivysaur. God, considering how bad Bulbasaur was, I'm not inclined to do an Ivysaur run yet. It would be interesting to see the time difference, but we'll see what we get on the second spin. Okay, Rapidash. Fire-type Pokemon, very fast, not many fire moves, that could be a good run. We'll see what the next one comes up with. Weeping Bell. Now, I want to see how Rapidash does. Let's go with Rapidash for this run. Right, now that we've chosen Rapidash on the wheel, let's get started on the run. So let's have a chat about Rapidash just beginning off. It's got a base stat total of 500, which is actually really good for Gen 1. But, as a pure fire-type Pokemon, it only learns 3 fire moves in the entirety of Gen 1. It doesn't even learn Flamethrower, which is quite bad. But when you look at the stat distribution, the fact it learns a lot of normal moves might actually make it very quick to use. Considering it's got a base 100 attack and base 105 speed, and its specials are 80, using those physical attacking moves actually will suit us better, I feel. I mean, we start off with 4 moves. We start off with Stomp, Tail Whip, Growl and Ember, so we've got good coverage to reduce attack and to reduce defense. We've also got Ember so we can burn, but Stomp at 65 base power is going to be our main move moving forward. Probably not against Brock though. Against Brock it's probably going to be, we'll use Ember because it's a special move and his Pokemon are quite weak to special moves. But when it moves on to the later gyms, if we can get Body Slam, which I'm pretty sure it does learn Body Slam, so before even Surge we can get a very powerful move. I reckon this could be a very quick run, despite the amount of flack that Rapidash does really get. I mean, not annoyingly we do lose against the junior trainer here, but going in at level 9, 1 level higher than when we first went into the battle, it's going to be a different story really. Digley's got terrible defense, so 2 stomps are going to take it out, especially with the critical hit there we get. And we move up to level 10. The Sandshrew now, if we can get a few stomps in, if we could burn it. I mean, well, we're just going to use Stomp here and we get 2 critical hits and flinches, like, flipping heck. If you're not aware, in Gen 1's, critical hits are related to your speed, so the higher your speed, the more chance you've got of critical hitting. Which for us is going to really help us out. So you can see here, I'm level 10 going into this, and we've got Ember. So we're just going to use this amazing tactic of spamming the A button and spamming Ember. When we get past the Geodude, which arguably is the more difficult Pokemon in this battle, when the Onix comes out, it's going to rotate between using Tackle, Screech, and Bide. What we want it to do, and it doesn't look like it's going to comply right here until it uses Bide. As soon as it uses Bide, we can start utilising Tail Whip, use Ember, but annoyingly it does use Tackle and knock us out. But I think it's easily doable at this level. I'm going to go back in at level 11 though, give us a little bit more HP. Our HP stat isn't that great really, in fact it's our weakest stat at 65. Having that extra level for HP is definitely going to do us some good. We've beaten the Geodude this time at we've gone into level 12 now. And that means we're actually getting better RNG on the Onix now. It's only going to use Bide. I misclicked there and used the Ember, so it is going to hit us. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Thankfully, we got a Gen 1 miss with Tackle. And yeah, now we can start using Growl. So when it actually does use Tackle, it probably would have been better to use Growl instead of Tail Whip, in all honesty. Because then when it does tackle us, it's going to do less damage per hit. But as you can see, that pretty easy to beat Brock with a Rapidash. We're in level 12, which not many Pokemon we've done this run can do. Moving on to Cerulean, we go pick up the rare candy in the backyard, and Considering we don't have a type advantage against Misty, and she, like the Starmie is pretty bulky in terms of defense, we're going to go against the rival first. We've gone through at level 16 here. We get a flinch with the Stomp, we get 2 flinches with the Stomp, and then we get Sand Attack, which isn't great, but it's better than getting Sand Attack 3 times. Abaru is going to be a free battle because it doesn't know any attacking moves right now. Rattata, can we take it out in one? No, we can't, but we get the flinch and then we miss. Hyperfang does a lot of damage. And now Squirtle's out, we just need to make sure we don't get hit with water gun. Bubble's fine, only does 10 damage. Well, 11 damage. And we can take it out quite comfortably, so we're level 17 now. It makes more sense to go and beat the trainers on Nugget Bridge before we go against Misty. So once we've done that, let's see how we do. I'm not imagining this is going to go well. One water gun or one bubble beam is going to take us out. So we need to pretty much... we need good RNG and we need not to get hit by water moves. Which is not really going to happen. So Stomp is doing... It's going to be a 4-hit KO with Stomp. Our speed's dropped as well, so yeah, we lose this one. So... I still think it's actually doable at level 21. We've just got to get some good luck. So we know we can take out the Staryu pretty consistently. The Starmie though, if it uses Bubble Beam, X Defend, that could help us out. We've got a flinch. We got another flinch. We got a third flinch. What is that luck? I'm pretty sure it's only a 10% chance to get a flinch. I'll have to double check that, but flipping heck, like, oh, it's 30% chance. So we got 3 flinches in a row. I might keep... That was just pure luck. And we've managed to get through to rival on SSN at level 24. This is one of our lowest so far. And he's not going to pose us any problems. We're quite a few levels above him. We outspeed most things. So... yeah, we're actually going to do very well against the rival here. Apart from if it uses a lot of water moves. So I think that was just bad luck there. The Wartortle really threw me off at the end. So we're going to have to see if we can just get better luck this time. But it's easily doable, level 24 this. I'm not even going into the battle with full HP. That's how confident I feel about this battle at this level. So we've got level 25 now, we've got 46 HP. Body Slam's going to one-hit Kadabra because it's got terrible defense. And we've got to get 2 good Body Slams on the Wartortle. And there we go. See, like I said, it's easily doable. And next up is Surge, who, considering his Pokemon aren't that great defensively, with the Raichu taken out of that equation, this should not be a hard battle whatsoever. Screech doesn't hit, so we've got full HP we went into the battle with. Annoyingly, the Pikachu uses Quick Attack, so we are on a little bit lower health at 69. And it's going to be a 2-hit Body Slam on Raichu, but he gets a critical hit, and thankfully we didn't get a Gen 1 miss on Body Slam ourselves. So this is looking really good. Rock Tunnel in turn is actually going to be kind of difficult because we don't have a move that's super effective against any of the Pokemon, so I'll be honest, Rock Tunnel was a bit difficult, but moving on to Celadon, I've went straight for Erica. We do have Ember, so we do have a type advantage, but other than the type advantage with Ember, which is a 40 base power move, it's not that great. It would be great if Rapidash could learn Flamethrower. I'm not even sure if Ponyta can learn Flamethrower. It's kind of weird. Like, why are you a fire Pokemon in Gen 1 and not know Flamethrower? Why is there no TM for Flamethrower in Gen 1? There is one in Gen 2, but not in Gen 1, which I find very weird considering you can get Thunderbolt and you can get Ice Beam with TMs. But you do get Fire Blast, I guess, which is pretty good. Annoyingly, in this battle, we get put to sleep. But again, I feel like it's very doable at this level. We've just got to give it another try. Hope we get a little bit better luck. And okay, it's actually better that we get poisoned here. It does mean we're against the clock, but it means we're not going to get put to sleep. Because when you've got one status effect, it means that you're not going to get hit by another now. Gen 1 is a bit weird. But We're going to sweep through the Pokemon quite easily. And if it uses Petal Dance, we're in some trouble. It uses Mega Drain, which is better. It means we've got to probably do another hit. It uses Petal Dance. Can we survive? Yes. Actually, it does not very much damage at all. So yeah, it is quite easily doable to beat Erica with a Rapidash. Normally at this level you would not get Rapidash anyway. It evolves at level 40 of all things, which is insane really. Why does a horse need to be level 40 to evolve into the next stage? But I digress. Moving on to Giovanni, I was very confident I was going to win this battle. We burned the Onix, we didn't even go in at full health, we went in around about half health. And Ember's our main move against these rock Pokemon. Horn Attack's not going to do very much, so we need to... Ooh, we got burnt as well. The burn may have helped us out with the damage we've accumulated, but we're not looking good for Kangaskhan. And Comet Punch is going to take us out. It's a multi-hit move. Okay, so... I'm very confident I can still do this at the health that we've gone in at. Rock Throw is not going to help us out. We've got to get past the Rhyhorn without losing any HP. So it's going to be a 3-hit KO. Horn Attack, that's not good. We're on 21 HP. We're on 10 HP. We need a crit to beat this Kangaskhan. Okay, so it's going to be a 3-hit KO. Use Guard Spec. Rage. We're on 2 HP and we win. That was probably the best scenario that could have played out, apart from him using a second Guard Spec. So we are kind of dicing with death here. We're on... I need to stop being as cocky on some of these runs and just go into battles at full health. Make sure I carry around some full heals with me. Sorry, full restores. The rival in Lavender Tower is not a problem whatsoever, but... I mean, actually, I think it would have been more of a problem if he had Gyarados at this battle. But we wanted the rival's final Pokemon to be the hardest matchup that we could have. So that's the reason why I went with Warsaw. It's just like a natural choice, really. And it also feels strange level 35 that we learn Growl. Rapidash's moveset is very weird, but we do get some amazing physical attacks there. Considering how well we were doing, I actually went to Silphcore next to see if I can beat the rival there. And I'm honestly not 100% confident I can do it. We still have Stomp, so we can get the flinches in. We have Body Slam if we want to get Paralysis in, and we didn't lose too much HP from the Pidgeot. Growlithe's going to be quite an easy battle. Like Ponyta, it doesn't have many fire moves. Like later in the game, it only has Fire Blast, I think. Which isn't the worst thing, but for the majority of the game, it's only got Ember, like Rapidash will. The Flex that... I hate getting put to sleep. Okay, so 2 Embers will take out the Execute. Alakazam's got terrible defense. Can we take it out with a Body Slam? We do outspeed it, and we don't take it out. We went for Disable. That was very lucky. Blastoise comes out. We've got a good amount of HP, but it will do massive damage on us. Like Bubble on its own. Yeah, this is going to be close, this one. It doesn't help we've been Leech Seeded. I don't think we're going to win this. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this. No. Okay, let's try that again. So, Pidgeot's out first. It's kind of annoying on this run, we don't have any super effective moves apart from the fire moves. Now, if you look at its moveset, the best move that we get the best move we can get is Agility at level 55, because that means we can utilise the Badge Boost glitch. Via TMs, we can learn Horn Drill, but it's not very consistent. We can learn Hyper Beam, we can learn Double Team, we can learn Fire Blast. But other than that, there's not very much good that we can learn. Which is why I was quite interested to do a Rapidash / Ponyta run. I will end up getting to a Ponyta run when it comes up on the randomizer wheel, but for now, we're going to have to just see how Rapidash does, and that'll be a good marker. I mean, Ponyta will obviously be slow because its base stats will not be as fast. It won't be as fast, it won't be as powerful. So at different stages in the game, we're probably going to have to be high levels to be able to do these bits. And after a lot of body slams and stomps, we managed to get past the rival in Silphcore. And we pick up Fire Spin as well, which, if you've seen my Cloister run, Fire Spin was the run ender at Blaine. I got trapped in the vortex. So, considering how much that Rapidash did my head in that battle, I wanted to see how I can utilise Fire Spin. It's, and I've got to say, the AI has it easier with multi-hit moves. We always seem to miss a lot. Fire Spin is only about 90% accuracy. So it's annoying to use. It's annoying to the opponents when we hit, but it's 85 accuracy. So Fire Spin's not going to do much against the Rhyhorn whatsoever. And we've got rid of Ember, so it's going to be kind of cheesy to use multi-hit moves where they can't move, but it's going to be our best move to get past this Rhyhorn. I really want to go to Blaine next and pick up Fire Blast, because I think we're going to need it, especially against Giovanni later and the Rhydon. We've paralysed the Nidoqueen. We should be able to beat him. Critical hit, it doesn't take it out. Thankfully, it only uses Scratch, so we can get past Giovanni, Silphcore. I was wondering, do I go straight to Blaine, or while I'm in Saffron, go to Sabrina, because we do outspeed Pokemon, and they've got bad defenses, so going against Kadabra, we should outspeed with Body Slam, and it should be a one-hit KO, as it is. Mr. Mime comes out. I don't think this is going to be a one. Nah, it's going to be a two-hit KO, and we get hit by Confusion. So next up is Venomoth. Fire Spin will be super effective, and it's going to take quite a few turns, but at least we know it's not going to do any damage to us unless we miss. And we get hit by Psybeam, which is not great. We're on half HP and we've got the Alakazam to come out next. So, Body Slam. Oh, we don't outspeed. Oh, I'm so glad it went for Psywave. It did about 50 damage and they did 2 damage. That is why Psywave is such a bad move. But we've beaten Sabrina. So next up is Koga before we can go over to get Fire Blast from Blaine. I don't think this is going to be a hard battle. I mean, I went into the battle poisoned anyway. So we are going to be playing against the clock here. 2 Body Slams is going to take out the Coffin. The Muck probably is going to be a 3 or 4 hit KO. Oh, unless we get criticals and it's paralysed. And it's fully paralysed. We get 2 critical hits in a row. We're doing very well here. So we got to hope that the Coffin doesn't use any smoke screens. It does, annoyingly. Of course it uses a smoke screen. And then uses Smog. So we've got about 79 HP to beat the Weezing. Annoyingly, we can't learn Dig, so if it does use Self-Destruct, we're got it. Sludge only does 31 damage. Oh, there we go. There's the Self-Destruct. If we could learn Dig, this run would have been a hell of a lot easier, but unfortunately it's not a move we can learn. Which is kind of weird in a way. I mean, have you ever seen a horse dig? So it's not that weird, I guess. I'm just... it's a weird morning what I'm recording this on. Okay, so Body Slam. It's going to be a 3-hit KO. It does use Minimize, so... and Tail Whip's gone. You know, that's actually not the worst thing. Probably the best move it could have disabled. Coffin comes out next. It's going to be 2 Body Slams. And we're on to the Weezing. If it uses Self-Destruct, I reckon we can tank it. Come on, he's fully paralysed. Come on. Can we get a flinch? We don't get a flinch, but we take it out with a critical. Okay, so that was a lot easier when we went in with full health and we were poisoned. So that just leaves Blaine. And considering we resist his top fire moves, he's going to rely mostly on agility, and he's going to rely on physical attacking moves, which isn't the worst thing. If they use agility, it doesn't mean it's going to affect us at all. Ponyta comes out. Can we? No, it's not a one-hit Body Slam, but that Tail Whip probably will help us out with the Badge Boost glitch. So our attack should be a little bit higher. We're going to use Stomp. We didn't get the flinch. It's going to be a 2-hit KO on the Rapidash. Level 46 now, and the Arcanine comes out. Are we going to... It's going to be a 3-hit KO even with crits. Takedown does a lot of damage. Can we get the paralysis? Thankfully, he uses Raw and we can get through easily. First try victory, and we get Fire Blast. the most powerful move that we're going to be able to learn. So, now we've got that move, we should easily beat Giovanni. But you know what, I've been wrong before. Let's see how we do. I did go into the battle without full HP. We've got rid of Tail Whip now for Fire Blast, and it doesn't take out Rhyhorn in one, which I'm not massively surprised by. But I'm still quite happy how much damage it did. Next comes Dugtrio. It probably would be better to use Body Slam here. Oh, it's paralyzed. He used Guard Spec, we win. Okay, so Nidoqueen next. It's got quite alright defenses, so I was trying to get the flinches. Tail Whip's going to help us, means our attack's just been boosted. Nidoking comes out. This should be a 2-hit KO now. Yes, we get a critical and it's paralyzed, but Thrash is going to do a lot of damage. We do outspeed the Rhydon, so that means it's not going to hit with Fissure or Horn Drill. So it's only going to use Stomp to be able to do damage to us. Guard Spec's not good. We've missed twice. Okay, we've got it in the Fire Spin. So we could whittle away its health like this until it's in range to get hit by Fire Blast. Thankfully, we outspeed, so that means we can trap it in there and just... It's a cheesy strategy, but it does work. And like you saw in my Cloister run, it worked against me against Blaine's Rapidash. Like, I was so annoyed at that. I'll link it in the cards at the end of the video so you can go and watch that, but just trust me, I was fuming. Okay, so Giovanni is a first try victory, and we can move on to the rival outside of the Elite Four. This will be a good test to see how well we do against the team. I'm not 100% sure whether he's going to be that easy or not. We are making fantastic time with Rapidash. That increased attack and that increased speed is definitely helping us out. We're getting through battles very quickly. Fire Blast still doesn't take out the Rhyhorn and we get the burn. So we're just going to use Body Slam, take it out. We're not at level 55 yet, that's when we get agility, so we might have to use our rare candies when we get to the Elite Four just so we can have that. And that means we can utilise the badge boost glitch to hopefully get through a bit quicker. You know me, I don't like using double team, so I didn't even pick that up on this run. So Alakazam, I'm going to trap it in the Vortex. Let's see how we do. We do outspeed it, which is good, and now it's in a little bit of a damage range so we can take out with Body Slam. So that's good. We're on full HP going into the Blastoise. What we don't want is for him to use Hydro Pump. We paralysed him, he uses Hydro Pump. We survive on 15 HP. Flipping heck. And he uses Withdraw. Okay, I'm going to put him in the Vortex just to see if we can just chip away his HP. Yeah, there we go. First try victory thanks to Fire Spin. Never thought I'd say that while doing these videos. I am notoriously against using Fire Spin, but that Cloister run, it changed my mind on it. It really did. That's never happened to me in all the time I was ever playing Pokemon as a kid. I never got stuck on Rapidash. Okay, so Dugong, we're level 55, so we do have agility now. So we're going to set up the badge boost glitch. It uses Aurora Beams. Not going to do that much damage. I'm going to go for Body Slam, take it down to half HP, and now it's paralyzed. So, okay, so that's looking good. Cloister is going to be weaker to Fire Blast because of its special. So it's a one-hit KO there. Slowbro, we're going to go for Body Slam. It's going to be a 3-hit KO and get the paralysis as well. So this is looking really good right now. Jinx, it's weak to Fire Blast. I have got rid of Fire Spin now, because the other moves that we've got, I'd rather have the flinch chance with Stomp, rather have paralysis chance with Body Slam, and I'd rather have Fire Blast as our main power move. So we'd actually beat Lorelei first time as a fire Pokemon, which does not happen very often. Well, I say fire Pokemon, I would say it's very, very barely a fire Pokemon. Yes, it's got flames on its head, but in terms of the moves, I would not class Rapidash as a fire Pokemon in Gen 1. For me, it's a normal type. But I'm also not the official Pokemon type setter, so yeah. We're not talking much about Bruno. It is an easy battle. The Onix does take off quite a bit of HP. but we've only got the Machamp left, and as long as we don't get hit by submission, we'll win. He uses X Defend, we've run out of Fire Blast, so we're going to have to go to Body Slam. He uses Leer. So yeah, again, this is why we don't really talk about Bruno. He's awful. How he's an Elite Four member is beyond me. But Agatha is going to be a different story. Our only damaging move is Fire Blast. So the way we're going to have to get through this is setting up the Badge Boost glitch as early as possible, which does leave us open to getting hit by Hypnosis and Confuse Ray. And thankfully we don't get hit by any of them in this one. Fire Blast does not one-shot the Gengar. And we've got now 5 Fire Blasts left to take out the remaining Ghost Pokemon. Body Slam can take out... Oh, it used Haze. Oh, that's really annoying. We've lost the Badge Boost glitch because of Haze. Okay, this could get difficult. But it does mean we can set up Agility again. But annoyingly, the Haunter is a lot more accurate than the first Gengar. And we lose by Nightshade, so we're going to have to try that again. If that Golbat didn't have his, we probably would have won that still. So we've used 1 Fire Blast, uses Nightshade. So we've set up a couple of Agilities now, but we need to go for the win. If we get hit one more time by Nightshade, especially against the last Gengar, we lose. So we've got... Oh, we level up. We've lost the Badge Boost glitch, but we can tank one more Nightshade. So I'm going to use Stomp, get the flinches in, and again we get 2 flinches in a row. I love Stomp as a move. Okay, so we do get confused by Confuse Ray, we get hit by Confusion, and things aren't looking good right now. Okay, so we're on 36 HP, we've got Arbok and Gengar to go. We've lost Confusion, Body Slam does tons of damage. We've just got to make sure we don't get hit, so Fire Blast. Okay, it's going to be a 2-hit KO. I'm going to use Agility one more time. Come on. Yes! It was a good thing leaving Agility to that last minute, and we managed to get through with 29 HP and poisoned. Next up is Lance, and then we got the champion, so getting past his Gyarados, I'm not too sure it's going to be... Nah, this is not going to be easy. This is definitely not going to be easy. What am I going to do here? I really didn't... I'll be honest, the rest of Lance was very easy, but getting past the Gyarados was the worst thing in the world. I tried that about 30 times. No word of a lie. I tried this battle 30 times, and every single time I got one-shotted by Hydro Pump. And I had to resort to the one move I didn't want to. That's right, we had to resort to Double Team again. I know, I'm not happy. But, as you can see here, we now just tear through his team. I wish that there was a TM4 agility, because that would mean that I could just use it for this battle and then get rid of it, because I don't like using it. I've really come to hate use Double Team because it just is broken. But we just decimate Lance once we've set that up. The Badge Boost glitch is broken, but it's an inevitable part of Gen 1. Fire Blast misses. It hits the second time. It doesn't do very much damage, so we're going to switch back to Stomp and Body Slam. And there we go, that's Lance beaten. And I'm not happy about it. I think it's kind of testament to Rapidash though that it could get this far through the game, and it was only because it was got walled by one Pokemon that we had to resort to the cheese tactic. It's annoying, but it means that this rival battle is going to be very quick because we know we're going to win once we set up the double teams. Annoyingly, it used mirror moves, so now it has double team itself. It used it twice, but Fire Blast is going to take it out in one. We get a critical hit there. I don't know if that would have mattered. We're going to use Fire Blast again, and it doesn't take it out, and he uses full restore. That, to be fair, that was a misclick. I should have went for Body Slam because it's going to take it out in one. Rhydon, Fire Blast. Does it take it out in one? Not even Badge Boost glitch does it take out the Rhydon. That's interesting. Arcanine comes out. We're going to go for Stomp, see if we can get the... We didn't get the flinch, but it's going to be a 3-hit KO. Okay. Executor comes out. We know this is going to be misclicked. I should have went for Fire Blast. But it still went down. We're not put to sleep by Hypnosis. Blastoise comes out. We use Body Slam, see if we can get the Paralysis. We're not going to, but it's going to be a 4-hit KO here. And there we go. Again, I'm not happy by using Double Team, but we've beaten the game with Rapidash. The question I'm wondering though, what was the time that we managed to do it in? And I'll give you one little hint. It is as quick as Rapidash is. This was a very fast run. I did this all in one take as well. I didn't have like a break in between. I did this all in one take. So we did it in 3 hours and 22 in-game minutes. So it rivals Porygon, it rivals Gengar. Nowhere near as good as them two, but it did very, very well on this run. I didn't actually think it would be that quick when going through this. So it was actually quite a nice surprise to see a fire Pokemon do this well. But what we can take from this, don't underestimate a Pokemon, especially one that's supposed to be fire, mostly does normal moves. Anyway, I'm kind of waffling on a bit now. If you've enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, share, all that YouTube stuff. It really does help us out, especially with trying to grow this channel a bit. I am trying to aim to hopefully get to 1,000 followers at some point this year. It would actually be great if we could hit that target. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Take care.